So, Bishop, what's up? What's
What's
the
up,
word?
man? Just cooling. Another day, another dollar.
Let's start from the beginning. Why battle rap, Bishop?
From the beginning, I've been a fan. I come from the Smack DVD eras. Can't cap. Cassidy definitely was my favorite at that time. You had Murder Mook chasing them. They did the back and forth diss tracks. Then you started to see Reed Dollars and everybody just coming out the woodworks. And I just always been a big fan. I mean, I never had a career at first, but you know how it is back in the day, school, after school, at the basketball courts, we was doing it. So um one day my homeboy was having an event in Charlotte. Shout out to Cuddy Boy. He did all the jingles for the Carolina Panthers. And he was putting a battle rap event together for Charlotte, and he was just trying to figure out who would want to battle. And I got the battle. I got in contact with him. I got the battle, and that's how we took off. Like I got the battle. I forgot the dude name. We battled in lituations. We did 3 rounds, and it was kind of crazy because Cuddy didn't really know about battle rap. So at first we agreed on doing 2 minutes and 30 or 3 minutes. Then
Mm-hmm.
when we get there, he was like 1 round, a minute and 30. I'm just like, oh my goodness, like I got all this material I've been rehearsing. Then it went from we want to see another round, another minute and 30. So it was all crazy. And then after that, he plugged me in with CPBL. That was actually my first battle rap league, Carolina Premier Battle Rap League, and
No.
that that that's how it took off. And then COVID hit, so we had to do some space battles. Shout out to Bose and Zay. They had us, get prepared. So they had a little, I want to say a little formula together where you write for 24 hours, you rehearse, and then you record in 24 hours to send your video in. And
Mm.
then they had brackets, like we did tournament brackets. I was one of the rookies at the time that made it to the semifinals. And then COVID released because, at the time they had restrictions. Then it released, and then everybody went back to the initial card that we was supposed to be on. And I got to battle Black Ice. That was my first battle.
Okay. So, COVID hit. Like, what did you do with like the whole COVID thing? Because I know like some people didn't battle at all, and some people did.
Hmm.
Did COVID kind of like slow your process, or did like spaces kind of help you still keep like a buzz?
It actually wasn't even spaces. Actually, we was doing like live videos on Facebook. But
Hmm.
it was to the point where I say this, it slowed us down because I was in the process of writing for Black Ice.
Okay.
And then for when COVID hit and everybody went on restrictions, everybody like, what we gonna do? So I don't know. I think it was Benji. I think it was Blue Strip Benji. He dropped his first video. Then Dino, Juvelli, Sino, all these people start dropping. I even dropped one. And Zay and them just turned around and made it a tournament. So it kept everybody with the eyes on us. Cause at the time, like I say, lockdown restrictions, you couldn't do nothing. Like
Nope.
nothing. You couldn't go nowhere. You could if it wasn't essential, you couldn't do nothing.
Nope.
So at that time, it just made it worth to do. It didn't actually prepare for like that's what they was trying to get us to prepare for like short battle prep. For some people that'd be like, yo, we need you on this card, but it'd be like 2 weeks prep. My bad, what I'm saying, stuff like that. So it's actually helping us. And it was, it helped create it like formulas. You got to find out what your strengths was, what your weaknesses was, because actually after they put the video, it was called COVID, you know what I'm saying? Corona Wars. So they had like the trailer for it, everything, and then people on Facebook get the vote. So it just took off actually, you know what I'm saying? So it kind of helped us instead of hindered us. It actually created something that we needed, especially for the beginners, you know what I'm saying, that was going out on that. And I just talked to my wife and children, and they were just like, hey man, like, hey pops, You watch it, just give it a try. You know what I'm saying? And boom, we here. Like we here.
So from there, with the Facebook Live videos and everything like that, from after like COVID, what was your first live battle after that?
Black Ice on CPBL. Um, Black Ice. It was the first time me meeting Raw Image. Raw Image did my first interview ever
Oh
for
wow.
battle rap because we did it the same day. We had a small room and it was live. Like it was packed. It was the first time, like seeing certain names, like certain people. Like I didn't know who Zay and Bose was at the time. You know what I'm saying? But I met them in person. Ziggy, N8. These are people that's also done been in the process. Like some on B1, some on Bricks. Some on went off and did greater things in battle rap. So they actually laid a foundation. So we got to see, But Black Ice was definitely my very first, official battle. Because the
Mm,
first one really wasn't. Basically, the dude was like a performer doing songs. He performed the songs. I actually battle rap. It was kind of too different. So Black Ice actually prepared, and also he was one of the ones that dropped the videos as well when we was dropping videos. So we had 3 rounds. 2-1 my way. That's what the people were saying. Excuse me. Some people were saying 30. I got it. My personal opinion, I got it 2-1. Gave Black Ice the second, and then it was shocking because this was the first time my wife jumps in around
mm,
because on the video he did, he mentioned her, and when she heard it, she was like, "Nah, I gotta clap back at that nigga." You know what I'm saying? And she did. Like it shook the room. It was pull your wig back, Chris, like Tasha St. Patrick when she came in, and when I tell you the whole building went up, because at that time power was a thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that little episode when she went to jail for the first time pulling. So my wife did a thing, and it wasn't nobody expecting it. Wasn't nobody expecting it. So, and that's how we got introduced to battle rap. You know what I'm saying? We was doing our thing. So that was definitely one of them. If you haven't seen it, go check it out.
I'm gonna have
Bishop
to go
versus
check
Black
that out
Ice.
'cause I haven't seen. Honestly, like I've seen your name before, and I've
Mm-hmm.
seen you, but I honestly I never watched your battle until like with the process now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a couple of y'all that I'm like, I've heard your names, but it's like I
Mm-hmm.
never paid attention and like really got into it until like the process now. So from there to now, how do we get from what we're doing to hearing about the RBE process?
Okay, so I just continue my journey. Battles after battles, elevation. People wanted to see me. I was in a tournament before. Actually got to battle Legs, who was the league owner, my actually second battle because I was supposed to battle in Kosi my second battle at Rookies versus Vets one. Fortunately, he couldn't make it. In Rookie versus Vets two, I battled the league owner, who actually was a part of. I ain't gonna say a part of, but he battled on RBE, which is kind of crazy to me. And then I did a tournament. The tournament I lost in the second round. Uh, it was my first time being in a triple threat. It was me versus Sino versus Killer Classic. The first round, I got to battle in Kosi for real this first time because he made sure that he showed up. And we just kept on going. I got ducked a lot too. So that's why um some of I wanted to say my elevation kind of dropped down because my name was on flyers, but people never showed up. I got to battle in ATL. I battled prime time on what is it? I want to make sure I say the right name. It ain't Bulldog was later. TOS. No, it ain't TOS. I forgot. Shout out to Dot though. Shout out. I don't want to say that wrong. Shout out to Dot though. But yeah, I battled prime time in front of J2. Um,
Prime time that was part of season one.
no, it's another prime
Not that
time.
prime time.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's another prime time. He battles in Atlanta.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I battled prime time. I went after that. I battled Johnny Gats. Yeah, I battled Johnny Gats, and then that's when I want to say everything started for CPBL started going downhill. Yeah, started going downhill, and then I got to battle. Hmm, I got on Bulldog. Um, Bulldog. Who did I battle on Bulldog? I didn't get the. No, I didn't. No. So yeah, it definitely was Bulldog at the time. I battled Moon. No, no, no. Be Strong. I battled Be Strong, and then I battled OG Moon. Yeah, Be Strong, OG Moon, and then I went to SEBL and I battled Fizo the Beast. Um, and
Mm-hmm.
then last year we did. I don't want to say the first, but we did team versus team for a championship
Mm-hmm.
belt and a title. It was Big Fours versus YM, and then the tiebreaker because we went 2-2. The tiebreaker, I battled Juvelli. After that, I went to Pyrex. I battled Brody. Uh, I went to 32, which was my debut. I battled Tiz. And then after Tiz, I went to DC on OSBL and battled Juice. And that's what led me here to being able to battle Bishop versus Bishop for the name.
What you say, Blue Star Magic? It was Slime.
Oh, it was Slime. Shout out to Slime. Thank you, Blue Strip. That's my brother. I did battle Slime first on Bulldog. Yep, it was Slime.
Slime, Be Strong, OG Moon.
Mm-hmm. Those were my three battles on Bulldog. And then it was Fizo the Beast. Yeah, he right. Thank you, Blue Strip. And that's what got us here to the process. Bishop versus Bishop. I was one of the initial picks for actual season one, but so many requests came in at the time. I just felt like, I ain't take it personal or anything. I just felt like maybe it wasn't my time. So we put
Mm.
in work, the whole team, not just me, the whole team. Anything that dropped, anything that was coming out around where we was at, you seen 3 or 4 YM members, Yoda Mafia everywhere. You had Raw on RBE, you had Gats on RBE, you had me and Benji on some cards, you had Dino and Juice and um, Harlem on some cards, you even had Space on some cards. So like we spread it out whole
Mm.
2023, we spread it out and we made sure that as a team, we were stamped. And that's what got us here.
As you should, though. As you should. Because I always say that if you have a team that, if, say, you may not be up right now, but somebody in the team is up, 9 times out of 10, you're supporting them. People are going to be like, oh, so and so, so and so, so and so, so and so. And then a lot of times everybody will
Mm-hmm.
have their time to shine.
Mm-hmm.
Why RBE intake process? What
Because
was it about it that it was just like, I think
I,
this works
I
for me?
what made me feel it, like you just said, like why RBE? And it was actually my first event, um, Raw versus Peaches. And when I walked in there, I seen the love. I seen it just gave that old battle rap feel because I feel like at that time URL like went mainstream. It kind of got, to me, just as my opinion, it kind of got commercial a little bit with the caffeine and battle rappers not being able to be battle rappers how they used to be. It had to be censored a little bit for new people. And with RBE, they was giving out, new talent, new names, people that had hunger. This is the first time, like me personally, like I got to see Craig Lamar. Like I watched his battles, but it's a difference when you see him in person. Excel
Mm,
is different when you see him in person. Like you might
that's
can see the battle, but when you see them in person, it's a different ball game. And I think if I'm not mistaken, Caution battled on that card. If I'm not mistaken, like I've seen a lot of people, and it was just the support system. Even after the event was over, people was out there taking pictures. They was, conversating, giving out, giving out game to people that was trying to get on RBE. And it wasn't at the time, it wasn't the process, it was the one SKs. The one shot kills. Like you got one shot. Like nah, no spin the block no more, no none of that. That's new. It was one shot. You had one to show what you was made of. So just to see that, it was like, yeah, this is where I want to be. And it didn't just hit for me. It hit for my brother Blue. And we sat down together. We talked about like, bro, if this take off where you want to go, we both just looked at each other like RB. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because of everything. Even got to meet ARP in person. Like he's cool peoples. You know what I'm saying? So it was one of those things. Just actually being a fan inside of the building to be able to appreciate what the talent is doing on the stage and then see everything around what's going on.
Okay. See, I asked that because everybody's goal with battle rap's different.
Mm-hmm.
First it was everybody wanted to URL this, URL that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, John John's doing his thing with who he has a bullpen. KOTD, they do what they do. GTX, you have all these leagues. OSBL gets a guard. So it's like when we talk about processes and development, RBE is always brought up, URL's brought up,
Mm-hmm.
OSBL's brought up. So it's like I always ask people like, why this route? Because I remember at a point when you be like, people would say, I'm going to RBE. It's just like, why are you going there? And now it's
Mm-hmm.
like every time I turn around, somebody's like, you there, y'all
Mm-hmm.
public enemy number one right about now.
You know what they say.
We
If the
came to
formula
battle rap and always
formula
told
ain't broke, though.
we wanted to be on the RBE roster. We fighting now, but we big insect. That's a whole fact.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole fact. Like y'all Carolina movement.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina movement is strong as far as RBE.
Yeah, it
You,
definitely is.
Cino, Zay, Ziggy, Raw, Spoken,
Spoken, Marv,
Marv.
Shadow,
Yeah, like
Benji, like Dino, like you got more names. Drewski, like when you look like Kid Def, Cash Kid, like you be looking like, whoa, yeah. The
if
Carolinas
we
had something to
wanted
say.
to, she could do a Carolina versus everybody else.
It
Like
just to the point where you know how it was like battle rap had like they states had their times. You know
that's
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying? Like, New York, you know what I'm saying? Like everywhere everybody had their times. And down south, we felt like, look, as a unit, we got something to say. And like some of the people's definitely, like I say, like with Zay and
CA.
Bose, they went out there, they kicked doors down. You know what I'm saying? You had Raw Image who was on RBE, you had Gats who was on RBE. Like people was actually making moves to go out there and start putting the eyes on us. You had Cino traveling. Yeah, where you from? You know what I'm saying? We from the Carolinas. That's all we from the Carolinas. So now okay, now it went from we know where Carolina at. Now let's also go down here and see what they're doing. Who else is moving? And then you start seeing, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I felt like that helped me to, I want to say, progress in RBE for my very first battle. Is
Mm.
not only was it because of the name, not only was it because you had to spin the block 6 months, but also I had to make a statement where I'm from because of the talent that comes where I'm from.
That is very true. Now, prior to the RBE and everything, I was familiar with Zay. I was familiar with Bose, Bone Car, Ziggy,
Mm-hmm.
Geo. Those are
Mm-hmm.
the few like I was familiar with. And then, as far as the process, I'm like, and I'm looking at Juicy, I'm like, Well, I'm looking at some of y'all. I'm like, I've seen some of y'all before, and it's like it's dawning on me like I've seen a battle or two from some of y'all. That's
Mm-hmm.
like it's great to see the progression from like here to like here now.
Yeah.
The battle that everybody was hyped to see, Bishop versus Bishop. I, I watching the battle, I was like, okay, because you know this would probably be the second time I've seen you battle.
Mm-hmm.
This would be the second time I've seen the other Bishop battle. So I'm like, all right, let's see. It's for the name. I'm like, it's gonna be one of those. Granted, he came out strong. He
He
had some
did.
bars, but it just was not enough. I
I was
think
in a different.
the caution bar kind of just like it was one of those. It was one of
It
those. And if you know, you know.
if you know, you know. But with that, it was just more of making a statement. Like it was making a statement because I took it upon as I sat back for a year. And
Mm,
not saying I wasn't balanced. I sat back for a year and watched. Just because I didn't get picked for season one, I was still in the spaces. I was
that's a
still
whole.
communicating. I was still, what I'm saying, showing up to events. I knew exactly where I wanted to be. Like it was destiny where I wanted to go. And they say when you have a dream, you have to chase it. And that's what
That's a
I
fact.
did. So with him, it was just right, perfect timing because I never seen the dude. Like, hold on, bro, you got my name. Like, hold on. And I always used to love the movie The One from Jet Li. Cause I always picture like if I run across a nigga with my name, what am I going to do? And that's just how it came out to me. Like, and don't get me wrong, he was hungry like a motherfucker, just like I was. He was in there barking just much like I was. You know what I'm saying? He was putting on a show just like I was. But at the end of the day, only one dog can win the fight. You know what I'm saying? And people had me winning. I had me winning, and I think bro did real good. I would have loved to see, him continue on, but I think Phil, like due to health issues, he's kind of out of battle rap right about now. So prayers go up to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hold our name down, which is my name, you know, 2 times. But I'm gonna hold it down from here.
Let's get into that
Yeah.
because initially it was Bishop versus Raccoon Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
Now you've won the name and you're Bishop two times.
Mm-hmm. Actually, the peers gave me that name.
Yeah, I heard that. Then I was
So
like, oh, Bishop two times now. Okay, I like it.
so so what it was is when I first came into the process, everybody was knowing like wondering who I am. A few people knew me, a few people didn't. And the first thing they say is like, bro, you like finesse. I'm like, man, come on, bro. I hit this all the time. So after me and Bishop battled, and I want to say, it was Banks. Now, matter of fact, it was Banks. Banks was like, bro, you should go by Bishop 2 times now. He was like, you won your name and you took his name. That's 2 times. And I say, you know what? It is. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that's earned. That ain't self-proclaimed. That ain't something that I gave myself. Somebody actually gave that to me. And I feel like when somebody give you something, they're watching.
That's a fact.
And for you to take the initiative to tell me that, because you ain't have to. We
Raw,
all in
is
the
it?
process together. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Raw? What's good, sis? You know what I'm saying? Big YM shit. But for you to sit there and do that, I take that as, what I'm saying, me unlocking something else as a new fan, because that's what we all in here for, to unlock new fans, to unlock new achievements and unlock new goals. And that's what I did. And I just can't wait to see what's next.
So, hashtag May is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a part of May is coming?
Ah, me personally, a name haven't crossed my desk yet. I will say that. A name haven't crossed my desk yet. And I feel like This is the opportunity to give people that's a part of this process that haven't rapped to be able to rap. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. I will be there. I will be there. I'm
Are
gonna
we
be behind my
scouting for
brother.
competition? We're supporting, but we're also scouting to see.
Oh yeah, I always load my clip. I gotta know who I'm gonna shoot next. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know who you're gonna shoot next. You can't just shoot anybody. You
That
gotta
is a
pick your target. You gotta
yeah.
pick
You
your
can't be
target
blind now
smartly.
like that.
Nah, because you're gonna hit the wrong person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what about if you nick them? They come back and they clip you. You don't want that. Nah, you gotta study. So I'm definitely there to support, but I'm also there to do my homework. I'm also there to do my homework.
Out of because I'm pretty sure you know probably who's a part.
Hmm.
Who are like three people you're excited to see that you haven't seen?
That I haven't seen. For one, who I want to see, but I have seen though. Ah,
Mm.
Hoodie. Hoodie is definitely one that I would like to see because I feel like Hoodie got some of the less battles, but his pen is nice. His pen is real
I keep
nice.
hearing that.
He,
Somebody else
he
said that,
is
and I'm like, okay, I need to see what's
his
up with that.
um. And since I'm a bishop, I'm gonna say PDP, the pastor. I want to see what the pastor gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because
Crystal
everybody
Oakley
gives him
Bishop.
so much junk talk, so much this, so much that. I want to see exactly what PDP gonna do. And hmm, nonchalant, nonchalant.
Oh yeah, that's
And
gonna be
if
one
I
of the ones.
have to have one more, I say Reek. Cause Reek talk heavy when we was on here. Reek talk heavy, and I know he's gonna be ready. So
Oh yeah,
those are the people that I'm definitely looking excited to see. You know what I'm saying?
I said it's a lot of variety in season two. Nobody sounds the
Mm-hmm.
same. A lot of you guys, like even from the media blogger standpoint, we're like salute the boss. Like media standpoint, there's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
y'all I still have a question mark with. Like I
Mm-hmm.
have yet to see a battle from Hoodie. I've yet to
Mm-hmm.
like um who else have I yet to see a battle from? CA. But
Mm-hmm.
music wise, I'm like, if he can translate this into battle rap, then
Mm-hmm.
I feel as though it's gonna be great.
Yeah,
Um
shout out to CA for the diss
Baby
track
Blue, I've
too.
seen an old battle, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, I need to see what it's looking like now.
Okay.
Reek, I've seen Reek once, as far as the I battle, and I'm like, if he's consistent like that, it's gonna be one of those ones.
Mm-hmm.
Preach PDP, I've seen about 2, 3 battles of him, but in this process, I need to see what it's gonna look like.
Mm-hmm.
The last battle I watched of him was him versus another Christian battler. What that looked like, and like this type sense, like he talks that, as far as like the gospel and everything, but it's like when he got to get in the trenches in the pit of y'all, is it gonna
Mm-hmm.
translate?
Mm.
That's one question I have. He can
Yeah.
rap his ass off, but it's like the content of some of it. Will it not be like, oh, he can rap, but it's like Saga did it, Loso did it, this person
Mm-hmm.
did it. Like, will it kind of be different for him?
Well, that's
But
the
I
beauty of
think
taking a risk, though, because you got to take the risk. Because
that's a whole fact.
even though if it's 5 people might not like it, who says 15 won't? You know what I'm saying?
That's a
So battle rap, it hits people differently. You know what I'm saying? Some people think Lux is the end all be all, and some people say hell no, it's Murder Mook. You know what I'm saying? So
very
it's
true.
opinionated. It's opinionated. So that's the best thing about battle rap. It's very opinionated, and I feel like that's why it keeps living on. because everybody's opinion is always gonna matter, regardless on how they see it different through another person's eyes.
That is very true because that was a conversation on Twitter of whether like Averb still like a end of the career type matchup for people.
I would say
Like,
yes.
does he still have that to him? And that was a debate they were having. But I would say yeah.
Yeah,
I would say yeah. Especially with the Midwest battlers. Like you would want him on your resume.
right.
You
He
did
you will either want him or a hitman. You gotta have those battles because they the man in their cities. You know what I'm saying? So like to me, you just seen what you know what I'm saying A Verb can do with what he just did with A Ward in the blue room.
Yep.
He still got it. He finna battle Swamp. He still got it. Don't let it fool you. And also, not just battle rap, you know he's going to promote. Promote is one of the heaviest things in battle rap right now that'll help you get there. And he's on spaces. He do videos, like he do his own little podcast. Yeah, he's gonna get you there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, of course. Of course, I feel like he's definitely one of those. It's a few of the people that I feel like take the pressure off of other people like about now. Like I say, like you shouldn't have to be calling out still Lux and Moo.
No.
Like if Surf was still out, he would eventually be one of them. Tay Rock is definitely one of them. You need those type of names on your resume. You know what I'm saying? But it's some goats out here. It's some goats out here. The new era goats at that.
That is very true. So now let's talk RBE.
Hmm.
If say you've got to battle, who are your who like out of RBE people, who are
Hmm.
your must haves on your resume before it's over with as far as RBE?
My must haves for RBE before it's over with. I'm gonna be honest with you, Jay. I ain't even looking forward to be over with. But on my list,
Yeah.
um, I wanna battle Power. I want to battle Drop. I want to battle Spoken, South Carolina shit. You know, Carolina shit. Spoken. I want to battle Peaches. I want to battle Caution. I want to battle Breed, Redding. And I feel like if I have to hang it up, I have to hang it up with Zay. I would have
Why
to.
say?
We
Is it
both
because like he was like in the forefront of like the Carolina movement? Is
not
that
even
what it
just
is?
not even just even him by him being in the forefront of Carolina movement. It's not even that. I got mad respect for Zay, but we both are from Charlotte. We're both from Charlotte, like Charlotte. You know what I'm saying? So that's just one of
I'm
those
tripping
battles.
right now.
Yeah, we're both from Charlotte. That's one of the battles
That's a cool fact.
I always wanted. And I used to call Zay out back in the day, and he always tell me the same thing he been telling me. Meet me there. Meet me there. And I know I'm here, but I ain't done enough yet. So I'm here to work hard. And yes, definitely Zay. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Zay. I'm still here.
Are we still here?
It still say live on
Bear
my
with me.
screen.
Yeah. We still live. My connection keep going in and out, but we still here. It look like you're a little frozen at the moment, though.
Okay, you see me moving?
No.
Mama.
Oh, there you go. Yep, we're good
Okay.
now. Salute F that.
Hey F Dot, what's good
F
with you?
that in the building.
I just had an interview with F Dot. Y'all go make sure y'all go check that out too. Yeah, she pulled up. Hey, look, that woman don't do a lot of stuff on Sundays, but thank you for pulling out and taking the time to do an interview with me on Sundays. I really, really appreciated that. And you too, Jay. You know you
Salute
my
F
dog.
that.
I'm gonna have to get you a Bishop snapback customized on me.
You have been one of the. one of the few that's actually taking advantage of the media and who you guys have kind of like supporting y'all. You have me, you have F Dot, you got Joey, you got Space Baby Wayne, you got
Mm-hmm.
Wing, you got Qua, and it's like, how come? Why do you feel like more of your season two is not using it? It's like a few of y'all are like understanding what that does for y'all, but it's like I need more of y'all to understand it. You can
Um,
promote yourself,
can
and
you
we
hear
can
me?
promote you. And it hand in hand work.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you. Hold on.
It could be this connection. That's what I'm thinking. It might be the connection. Hold on, let me see something. I might
Can you
have
hear me
to
now?
get you to come back. Let's see. I'm gonna drop you
I'll be
from the
right back.
stream and then bring you back.
I don't know.
All right, let's see. Feel
There I
me?
go. I can hear you now.
Disconnection or some bull.
Can you hear me now?
Trash right now. That's trash right now.
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Mm-hmm. Big YM
Bishop,
shit.
you
You know what
did?
I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that tuned in. It's Bishop
Oh
two
man.
times, nigga. Two
All right.
times, nigga. Yes, sir. Shout out to the process and everybody in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're making a statement. RBE shit. You okay?
Yeah. There you
Can you
go.
hear me? All right, we back.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's try that. Like my connection keep going in and out. That's what keeps messing this up.
But yeah.
Come on, connection. Don't trip on me now.
Mm,
All right, come on. Oh man. All right. I see you.
mm-hmm.
So that's just gonna have to work for now. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
All right, that's fine. As long as you can hear me, we can make this work. I can
Can
like tweak with this after the fact.
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Right when I said I can hear you. Oh man, come on, signal. This giant.
You okay?
All right, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me?
Yeah, this internet over here is tripping. Um,
Yeah, the
if you
last
could
question.
choose,
I
yeah,
was
go
on the
ahead.
last. I was
Last
on the
question.
last question. You was asking me about why do some of the season two do not the new cats doesn't use the media, and I feel like some of them might not be as comfortable as they used to be, or probably ever because I always stress about this, and I always say this because when you're on a local level, they only teach you about your 30%. When you get to this hierarchy over here, when you learn about that 70, when you learn about that 70, it's a whole different ball game. Now you got to reprogram yourself and figure out what you can do to brand yourself, market yourself, and get people involved with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those. So you learn more. This is the time you did what you did to get here, And this is the time that you sit right there and get your pen and your pad out and take notes. Because that's gonna help you in the long run. I literally have a notepad in my phone for RBE. Anytime somebody drops a gem, it goes in that notepad. It helps me out in the long run. So, but we trying to push. We pushing as a unit. You know what I'm saying? One band, one sound. So I
That's
had to do more. That's why I'm here. I had to do more. I had to get out here and do more. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't stress that enough. The people need to know exactly who you are, and you're gonna know who Bishop is.
that's a fact. Now to get into the good stuff. How
Yeah.
familiar are you with your season 2 guys?
I'm familiar with, I want to say about 65%, probably close to
Okay, so
70.
this should be good. This should be good then. If you had to pick a 2-on-2 partner out of season 2, who would it be and why?
Out of season two,
Yep.
I'm about Dino. That's my brother.
Why Dino?
YM shit. That's my
Okay.
brother. YM shit. And that's not even no biasness. We just always talked about doing the 2-on-2. Um, we have actually done try to get booked for a 2-on-2, and it never came through. So we've been excited to do one, like very excited to do one, but it just seemed like it just don't never work. And I feel like the moment me and him get a chance to lock in, it'll be
Hmm.
fire. It'll be fire.
Triple threat. You, a B1, and a brick.
Me, a B1 and a brick in a triple threat battle.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, me, Marv,
Okay.
and Dollar.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah, that's interesting.
I
Now
like
that's
Dollar
what I
Pen.
wouldn't. I would. Yeah.
I like Dollar Pen, and I like his originality. I like Marv energy, and I also like the fact that Marv put his stories and you know what I'm saying in his battles. One, the reason why I say that because what he and Shadow did, both of them, but when he got to that third, it stuck out to me. Like for instance, bro said I made $5 an hour, $5.50 an hour back then. You know that shit is real. You know it's real because when I started working, it was $8 an hour. So bro came from the trenches to get to where he at. You know what I'm saying? And then too, for Marv as well, is because how much he progressed. And
That's a whole fact.
he don't mind succeeding. So definitely Dollar, Marv, and me.
Okay. 2-on-2.
Mm-hmm.
Who you want? If you could pick either a brick and a B1 together or two bricks together, who would
Mm-hmm.
your two on you and Dino versus who?
Me and Dino versus Riddick and Breed. Two brothers versus two brothers. And I seen a flyer out there too. The flyer it did have Riddick and Breed versus Peaches and Raw Image. I seen that flyer.
Oh, come on, second. I ain't tripping.
That's gonna be fired. And like I say, two brothers versus two brothers. That's gonna be wild if that was to ever happen.
I want to see if eventually if some 2-on-2s come up far as RBE. I would like to see that. That's not something that's been done yet, or triple threat,
Hmm.
you know. But you know the way Wing's mind works, anything's possible.
Definitely
Anything's
is.
possible.
All it gotta do is spark enough interest. If it's spark, it'll get there. It'll get there. Hmm.
Do we have any other battles outside of RBE lined up, or are we only focusing as far as RBE?
Um, I actually just got an offer to battle in August. I don't know who's the op yet. I think I'm gonna be returning back to ATL sometime this year. I know I'm supposed to be battling Ice the Rapper sometime this year. Yeah, sometime this year. Right now, only thing I'm focusing on is my, elevating, and me and wifey got a cruise coming up. I'm looking forward to that. My brother need this vacation, and I know she needed to. So those is my focus right now. I state that I'm a husband, father, battle rap, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So for me and her to have that time together, it's gonna be amazing. You know, and that happens in June. So I cannot wait. We in May, and we going on that cruise in June. I cannot wait. But yeah.
To the who has been last question I'm gonna ask. Who has kind of been like the person for our season that listen or that you can go and ask and they're not gonna bullshit. They're gonna give you the honest truth about it.
From season one, I'm gonna be honest. Anybody from season one, anybody from the bricks. Um, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, anybody from. I'm gonna be honest. You can get game from anybody from season one, anybody from the bricks. The problem is, are you going to listen
There
and are
goes
you going to apply? That's the problem. Are you going to
mm-hmm.
listen and are you going to apply? Power is one of the people you can get some of the most game from, and he gonna keep it real with you. He ain't gonna sugarcoat with you. He don't care about your feelings. Drop is the same way. He don't care about your feelings. He ain't gonna sugarcoat it with you. Marv, Def, none of them is gonna sugarcoat with you. Caution ain't gonna sugarcoat with you. Zay ain't gonna sugarcoat with you. Wing ain't gonna sugarcoat with you. Mika ain't. These is where you get everything from that you need to know to be successful. It's not about who can tell you. It's about using your resources and your outlet to get to where you want to go. And if you want to get there, these are the people that you can definitely tap into, especially even EJ. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people. I got a lot of game from raw image before I even, what I'm saying, got into the process. I just asked like, what am I doing wrong? Like as far as on a local battle rap level, like what am I doing wrong on a local battle rap level? God, I
Mm,
needed to elevate. And Raw is definitely straight cut with it. Nah, bro. You need to do this, you need to do that. You need to elevate here. Every battle you need to elevate there. You know what I'm saying? Like she gives out some of the most game, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, a lot of people is not in tune with Raw because Raw is quiet. You know what
that's
I'm saying? She's very quiet. But I'm telling you right now, if you need information, she is definitely there. But you gotta be willing to receive, listen, and apply. And that's where a lot of this is coming from, is because everybody think that they the man where they came from, not
facts.
realizing you starting back off at the bottom because it's a lot of top dogs. You got to reclimb the ladder again.
Come on. This signal's terrible. On this early, I wouldn't have this issue.
Mhm. big YM shit one more time. Shout out to Talks with Jay. We in this motherfucking building. We kicking it. Mhm, mhm. Y'all make sure y'all get y'all interview with Talk with Jay and F Dot. Get your interviews. Use your media.
That's a whole fact. That is a whole fact. Media can definitely get you out there to people quicker than you just battle. You just battle
Hmm.
because 9 times out of 10, we're tapped in with other people that'll look at like when we mention people or we post something from one of y'all.
Hmm.
That's why I say tag the media. People that you know will post your stuff, will retweet it, and it'll go out to other people, and we'll talk about your battles a lot of times. And we're not charging. That's the biggest thing. We're not
Hmm.
charging because we just want to see you guys succeed.
And
No,
that's what
I'm not. Salute to whoever it does, but get with the people that's supporting.
right. And that's why I'm
Like
always thankful for y'all to take y'all time and do y'all thing because y'all are very important to battle rap because without media coverage, you know what I'm saying, and without helping pushing the brand, we will still be trying to figure out how we can get our names out there. This is one place that you get. I'm in South Carolina right now, but it'd be people watching from everywhere. So just shout out for taking the time out in y'all day, because y'all got lives too. You know what I'm saying? But y'all pushing y'all brand, and hey, I'm here to help and support. We're gonna push together.
that's a whole fact. That's why I always say if y'all got anything going on that even if it's not a battle, tag me to it because I'm pretty sure somebody wants to know what else you guys do besides battle, music,
Hmm.
merchandise, whatever you do. Tag us to it. Let us get it out there to the folks. You know, let them know where to find you, Bishop.
You can find me on Twitter to it's Bishops two times. Bishop two times. Yeah. On Facebook is Lenny Bishop Goodson. On IG it's Bishop underscore nigga. You can also find me on TikTok, Lenny Bishop Goodson.
So now y'all know how to get in touch with Bishop. Battles, promotion, bookings, merch. You know,
Hmm.
battle rappers are the perfect people to push your brands with.
Yes,
You
it
know,
is. If you need me to wear
perfect.
merch, just holler at me. If you want to book me, just holler at me. And also, I have a manager, AAM Management, Amber. She's having twins very soon in like 19 days. So if you're looking to book me, you can holler at me. Anything after that, I will definitely give you a direct contact so you can holler at her about booking. And guaranteed you, hey, I'm gonna do everything that I always do: promote, show up, and kill.
You heard it first. Bishop 2 times. RBE season 2 intake.
We
Wait
try and go
until
to the
his
house.
next.
Wait
Look,
until the
he
next.
said he said wait until he said I'm on the sidewalk right now, but
Hmm.
I see the vision. I see it.
Hmm. Know what they
And
say?
it's work in progress, but you getting there.
It definitely
We gonna
is.
watch the journey though.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you right now. Like it's one thing that I have always got to learn and I love most is I don't treat battle rap as a job. I treat it as a journey. And the more you treat it as a journey, the more you fall in love with it, the more you treasure it, the more you prompt it as your baby and you grow with it. You know what I'm saying? This is something that's going it this like clips videos is going to be out there for the world for years and years to come. So always put your best foot forward and keep it trucking and stay solid.
That's a whole fact. Hopefully, next time, Bishop, when you come back, we'll be talking about who you're potentially battling.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, I got you. You know, I ain't got no
Thank you.
problems having talks with Jay.
You know how we do. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you. I'm gonna let you. Yeah, it's about to drop. I'm gonna drop it right now. I was
Okay,
gonna wait. I'm gonna drop this right now. Salute, Bishop.
appreciate you having